Why is everybody leaving the big cities? What's happening to New York and New Jersey when everybody moves out? Why are so many people leaving California, leaving Chicago? Hey guys, it's no secret. Since this pandemic started, the big cities and even crowded metro areas are seeing an exodus, a mass exodus of massive migration of people who are leaving. More people are leaving than are moving into California, New York, Chicago, New Jersey. And many people who are leaving are searching for homes in more affordable areas. But this also matches up with what's happening with businesses and companies who are leaving in droves for more tax-friendly states with less regulation. If this is your first time here, guys, welcome aboard. I'm Jerry Pincus. I do these videos because I want you to avoid the pitfalls that are costly. And I have hundreds of super helpful videos here on this channel. So let's just dive right in. It's not just the wealthy residents who are tired of high taxes, who are seeking low tax havens. Many people are sick and tired of the crime, power outages, violence, virus, the trash, the congestion, the traffic. If you lived in a big city, you know this stuff. But the icing on the cake, guys, this health crisis, it's shown everybody, all of us, there's a bunch of people, wherever we have a bunch of people packed into one place, it's not a good idea. Urban cities have gotten super expensive. Just think about what you pay for that privilege. People who can work from home are moving out of these pricey areas, and the internet has allowed many entrepreneurs to work from anywhere. Matter of fact, companies are letting employees work from home, and working from home is one of the main reasons people want to ditch these expensive cities. So why is it that everyone is fleeing these American cities? The cities with the largest housing prices, with the largest, are seeing the largest numbers of people leaving. Why? It's money, right? Just look at the rental numbers in markets in big cities. These apartment rents are declining. The occupancy rates are going up. Many landlords are not covering their expenses. They're not paying their bills, and they're not paying their taxes, only making matters worse. So what about this? It's a mess. What a mess. So guess what happens to the population who stays behind? The ones who are left behind in these cities, what happens to their taxes? What happens to their services? Your guess is as good as mine, right? So like a light switch, last one out, turn the light out, who's going to be left, right? So a population migration in the United States of America is nothing new. We've seen this happen before. This country has been through a couple of different patterns before. Like in the 1950s, after World War II, a ton of GIs came back from overseas, and they left the big cities and they moved out to the suburbs. Why? There was cheap homes, they were building homes, and there were low interest rates, and it just drove many people away from the American cities. It was where people wanted to be. So same thing happened back in the 1960s. There was another migration. Cities started having violence, and then highways came about, and they exploded, and people could move and travel. And again, we saw big moves away from the cities. And right now, we're in the middle of a huge migration, okay? Everything has changed again, okay? I want to let you know about what has changed, though. What people want when they move has changed. When clients do move, when they decide to make that move, they want more space. They want a home office. They want a yard. They want a place to work out. And people are looking for larger homes. Does that sound like you? Did you hit the subscribe button yet? So, if you were thinking about this and you say, okay, where do I move? Moving with a family, if you've ever moved before, I have moved before. I've moved from different states multiple times. It's not easy, okay? There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of things to consider. The cost of living, safety, taxes, schools, traffic, What are you going to do when you get there? All the different things that are around, conveniences. But also you want more land, you need more space. But it also, when you make these changes, it may potentially give you more free time and truly a better quality of life. Okay, so there's plenty of places in the nation that would fit that box, that would check that off, right? So where should you move? Well, I can tell you this. Many city dwellers are moving to the southern states, and that's all over the United States, right? Every day they're moving. A lot of people really like, and I mean really like, the Carolinas. And I'm talking like specifically North and South Carolina. But the big winner where people want to be is coastal Carolinas. So we have people that are showing up here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and they say, man, this is awesome. I can't believe, this is really living here. So, my real estate team has helped thousands of people relocate to this area in the past couple of years. And so why are people moving here? Well, even if you're not a fan of the beach, even if you're not a fan of playing golf or enjoying nature, the low taxes, the low cost of living, the excellent beach lifestyle is luring a lot of people here, okay? But here's the other end of that, is from a tax standpoint, low property taxes. Retirees love the fact that this state, South Carolina, does not tax Social Security benefits. And this state is also very favorable with other retirement income. But even if you're not retiring, your property taxes are way lower. The good thing here with Myrtle Beach is we're a beach town, so a lot of the tourists pay for our infrastructure. Okay, so those taxes are less on the residents. Plus, Myrtle Beach is a half a day drive from friends and family in Northeast states. A lot of people think, well, Florida, I'm going to move south. It's not as hot as Florida, and the property taxes, as I said, are super low here, and they're, compared to Florida taxes, they're really low. But here's a big decision. Every time that you've made a big decision in your life, it doesn't happen overnight. You know why? Because you got to think the process through. There's a lot of moving parts here, as I said. So there is a buildup, or there could be even a tipping point, where you're only willing to put up with the BS for so long. So this trend in big cities is pushing many people out of that city life, okay? I don't see this trend ending anytime soon, and I think this trend is only going to increase over the next 3 to 5 years, really 7 years. And why? Because the baby boomers are retiring, okay? Many baby boomers are in the prime of their life. It's time. So if you go ahead and watch this to the very end, I've got a bonus video for you. So if this is kind of you're in the city, or your retirement, or you're thinking these things, if this is your time and you're thinking about a place where you can not only just live, but thrive rather than just exist, get out of the rat race, maybe it's time for you to move. Comment below, please. Let me know what your thoughts are on that, please. Just comment below. And I just want to thank you for watching. So if you've ever watched any of our other videos before, super helpful videos, I just want to make sure you're avoiding the pitfalls that are costly. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.